Ariane and Rain were both in love, but Dale couldn't accept it. What will Dale do to put an end to this relationship?
The following afternoon, Ingrid made a call to Ariane. "Hello friend, aren't you coming home today? It's almost end of office hours. Shall I prepare dinner?"
I guess I can't come home tonight, Ingrid. I'm here with the boss in his home. We are working overtime. I'll be home by Sunday.
Both held each other's hand, and Rainey commented, "You'd have each other's backs, don't you? That's a great friendship you have," praising their closeness.
Ariane stared at Rain with a questioning look. Why do we have to work away from Dale's eyes? Is there something he mustn't know?
Dad didn't approve my idea of appointing Dale as COO, not because he was still young, but Dad didn't trust Dale because of his pretty odious character, and Dad doesn't want Dale to become a member of the board. This is the reason why we are here, away from Dale's knowledge. I hate to do this, but I've to give way to Dad's directive. Once I become the chairman, Dale will be included in the board of directors. In the meantime, I'll dance with Dad's music. After work, Rainey brought Ariane to the garden where their table is waiting. "This is our second date, my darling. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you out for a formal dinner date."
You don't have to be apologetic, babe. I understand and I like this kind of ambience. Just you and me is all that matters.
Rain reached Ariane's hand and she felt flattered and thrilled with Rain's romantic move.
"I won't hold your time for long, my darling. You need to rest now, for tomorrow will be a busy day for us. Come, I'll bring you to your room."
As Ariane was about to enter her room, Rain grabbed her waist gently and pulled her close to him, gently rubbing his lips against hers, giving her a torrid kiss, passionate and intense. Ariane once more felt numb. Her knees were shaking and her toes curled, feeling like she could barely breathe and her heart racing, and electricity seems to creep into her veins.
Then Rain's lips dampened Ariane's forehead as both gasped for air. Then he whispered, "Good night, my love. Sweet dreams." Ariane closed her eyes, feeling his warm and gentle embrace.
The following day, the Human Resource Division were all busy with preparations for the Board of Trustees conference and the election of Board of Directors. Rain, Martin and Ariane arrived at Mr. Henry's villa to see the ongoing preparations. He was in a very good mood, dancing to the beat of music aired around the villa. Then came all the expected members of the board and Board of Directors, awaiting for their call inside the conference room. Everyone took their seats and the meeting began. Each director presented their annual reports, from finance to marketing to human resources and manufacturing. Then came Rain Martin to deliver his message about his accomplishments as the CEO of the Morrison Group of Companies and the start of the election of the chairmanship and officials for members for the Board of Directors. After Rain Martin's speech came the votings and the tallying of votes, wherein Rain was elected as chairman of the board. Mr. Henry Morrison suddenly showed up, strong and steady as he walked toward the center to give his support for his son's ascendancy as chairman and CEO of the Morrison Group. As soon as the election was over, the elected officials came around to thank everyone, and Rain was about to start his message to the board when, suddenly, Dale stormed the conference hall, unexpectedly, with a fierce look shown on his face, causing surprise and shock among them, especially Henry Morrison. It was pretty obvious that Dale was fuming in anger because he felt left out. What will be the outcome of this scenario? Part 41 follows.